Now, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, Sports.
We really wanted to win that game, you know. It was a competitive game. It was a lot of fun out there playing, and we just really wanted it. So, you know, it was a kind of a letdown.
You are what your record says you are. And the Huskers are 3-5. Doesn't matter that those 5 losses came by combined 13 points because being close is not enough. The Huskers had another sinking feeling in your stomach type of loss on Saturday. Northwestern beat Nebraska 30-28 in a game with 5 lead changes. The rushing attack continues to be a mystery. The Huskers only ran the ball for 82 yards, easily a season low. Coach Riley says the team might try shuffling the offensive line because what they were doing wasn't working.
We might have gotten a crease and then it closed quickly. We tried to go outside and inside. We just had a hard time with it. It was one of those things where the outside stuff was good for a minute, and then you know, we'd come back inside, that'd get shut down, and then we'd flip-flop.
We had to block them, and they were coming off blocks, making plays. Our linebackers were extremely fast to the football. We didn't get them cut off. It looked to me like often enough, and that's what created their opportunity.
Ohio State stays #1 in the AP top 25 out today. But as you can see, the first place votes spread across the entire top 5. Clemson moves up to #3. They beat Miami by 50+ Saturday night. Michigan State at #6, still undefeated. Iowa comes in at #10, top 10. That's right, the Hawkeyes are undefeated as well. Utah makes a big drop. They were #3 before losing to USC. Michigan at #15, led by Jim Harbaugh. The Huskers will still have to play top 10 Michigan State and Iowa. They have to beat at least one of those teams to make a bowl game. Former Husker defensive end Randy Gregory made his return to the Dallas Cowboys today. Gregory did not record a tackle, and his team lost to the New York Giants by a touchdown. He had a high ankle sprain in the regular season opener, and he sat out 6 weeks. The Chiefs hosting the Steelers today. They are your World Series-bound Royals attending the game. More on them later. Remember Landry Jones, former Oklahoma quarterback? Well, he's going to be picked off. He's starting because of all the injuries they have in there at Pittsburgh for quarterback. Eric Berry comes up with the pick. Take a second look. His first interception since coming back to the game, beating cancer. Cool moment. Ensuing possession. 3rd and goal, 1-yard line. Sharkandrick West up the middle for the touchdown. Chiefs going to win 23-13. Vikings and the Lions today. Former Husker Amir Abdullah still working in a running back. Second quarter, Lions up 14-6. In this one, Abdullah getting the call off the right side. 13 on the run. That is his longest gain of the day. He had 8 carries for 43 yards. That's averaging more than 5 yards carry. Cue the Minnesota comeback. 3rd quarter, down by 2. Teddy Bridgewater to Stephon Diggs. He digs out this catch. I'm digging the leap. A beauty. Vikings win 28-19. Raiders and the Chargers. North Platte native Danny Woodhead had a monster day. He had 5 carries, 11 catches, 101 total yards, and 2 touchdowns. Former Husker Roy Halou was quiet for Oakland. He only had 3 yards on the day. The Raiders beat the Chargers 37-29. Other notable former Huskers today. Ndamukong Suh was dirt McGirt. He had 6 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 pass deflections. That's disruptive. Levante David led the Bucks in tackles with 9. He was playing Will Compton's Redskins. Compton had 5 tackles. Jared Crick continues to have a productive year for a defensive tackle, and Josh Brown has not missed a field goal yet this season.
All right, we're going to get 3 cheers for a district championship. 3 cheers for a district title. Right. And again. Right.
That was the Aurora Huskies. They finished the regular season with a win over York, a team that was also undefeated. That got them a district championship and the top overall seed in the Class B playoffs. Those playoffs start this week. It's going to be fun. Class A, B, C1, and C2 will play on Friday night. The 2 Class Ds will start play Thursday night. Lots of locals playing in Class B. Aurora will take on Alliance in round 1. York and Roncalli Catholic, Pius and Grand Island Northwest, Beatrice and McCook, and Waverly has a date with Omaha Scott. Well, the Royals One more day off before they start play in the World Series. Kansas City took down the Astros and the Blue Jays. Now they look to take down the Mets with everything on the line. Play starts Tuesday. The Royals have home field advantage.
And that rain delay, how much faith did you have, and what was it like to see Wade Davis still come back and close this out?
We're still confident, you know. We're going bullpen to bull. It's amazing. Like I said, we set out on one goal, and let's get back to the World Series and hopefully win it this year.
Salvador Perez, always nifty with the Gatorade bucket. Some sad news. Minnesota Timberwolves NBA coach Flip Saunders lost his battle with cancer today. He was 60 years old. Also, Miami has fired their head football coach, Al Golden, after they lost 58-0 to Clemson. The Canes obviously beat the Huskers in overtime in Week 3. And Tommy Armstrong had a walking boot in the post-game press conference on Saturday. We'll get an update on his status tomorrow.
And Pete, I think you are missing one graphic in your sportscast this evening. Let's see if we can pull that up right there. Well, we'll bring it up after the break, but Pete and I did play each other in fantasy football this week. There is a clear victor that, oh, there it is. There we go. Clear victor emerging right there.
Is this what you were doing today?
This is. Yeah, I think Pete thought we could get through an entire day without. This looks, weren't you in first place at one point during the season?
Well,
oh, how the mighty have fallen.
We're going to have the same
Look
record
at that.
after this, just saying.
I have more points, so I'm going to skyrocket in those standings. So now everyone can see the dominance that is Laura's team.
Okay.
All right, coming up after the break, which sport do you think causes kids the most knee damage? We'll have the answer for you right after the break.